YouTube. So what I'm going to do today is I've been flat out with work for the last 2 days. Haven't had any time to shoot any normal footage, like any gym edits, any outdoor activities, any me going to the supermarket, nothing, because at the start of the month I spend a lot of time on my social media account. Yeah, so all my social media accounts I plan 4 weeks in advance. So what I do at the start of every month is I plan out the whole entire month, and then that's how I know what I'm doing in terms of workout content, programming, giveaways, clients, everything. I plan 4 weeks ahead. So yeah, for the last 2 or 3 days I've been absolutely flat out, haven't had time to film anything. So what I thought I'd do for this video is do my sneaker collection. So if you're looking for a gym edit, if you're looking for some nutritional coaching, anything like that, this isn't the video for you. But if you wanted to find out, because I noticed how many likes I got on my previous vlog when I mentioned it about my shoe collection, I thought I would spend this video talking about it. So majority of my kind of addiction or shoe kind of game has come from me always wanting to have the best kicks on, regardless of what I was doing. A lot of it came from football, because obviously we wear tracksuits to and from the games, so the only thing we can really show off is our football, or sorry, not our football, is our shoes that we're wearing. So from probably an age of 10 or 11 I was addicted to buying shoes. I spent all my money on it, whether I got pocket money, trying to convince my parents to buy me the latest kicks, and then when I got my own wage it went pretty much always to buy new shoes. Even on the StudyLink wage I was spending money that I probably didn't have on shoes, and I have come to the collection of having nearly 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. At the moment I have 24 pairs of sneakers, not including dress shoes or anything, workout shoes or anything like that. 24 pairs spaced over the last probably 4 years of collecting. So what I wanted to do is I'm going to start from my favorite shoes and work my way down. From top to bottom, I'm just going to give you a quick pan effect.
Take me away from home, show me all the places I've never known, and we'll chase the night, erase all of these broken dreams in flight, and we'll
So yeah, those are my kind of collection at the moment. What I want to do is to show you the first 2 tiers of the shoes that I have at the moment, and these are probably my top favorite 6 favorite pairs that I wear on a regular basis throughout the week, mainly just because they're the comfiest. They go with a lot of the stuff that I wear, my uniform, things like this, and majority of the things that I wear these will go with as well. Plus they don't tend to get as dirty as the bottom tiers, and they're not as old as the bottom tiers as well. So first is the NMDs. So I've been wanting a pair of these for so long, it's been ridiculous. I think Hannah at work was the first person to get them that I kind of saw, and then Tom as well, a few of my mates would get them, and I just haven't had the chance to find any online. I was a bit skeptical to buy them online because I didn't know my size, but probably the comfiest shoes I've ever bought. And then I found out what Ultra Boost was. Tom introduced me to them, so yeah, found out what those were. And then, like I've said in previous vlogs, about 2 vlogs ago I bought some in Auckland before I left, and these are the kind of grey Ultra Boosts. See, they've got that kind of reflective writing, and the white sole, and these are all in one kind of shoe as well. And probably again, those are my top 2 comfiest shoes I've ever owned. Like honestly, couldn't go past those in terms of comfort, style, anything. Probably the go-tos. And then my first ever Ultra Boost I did buy, just out of kind of curiosity, was the Uncaged Ultra Boost. So these bad boys are pretty beaten up in terms of I've worn these to the brim. I used to wear them all the time for work, going out as well, because you see they have kind of this sock material, and that just allows you to wear kind of no-show socks or anything like that, and it doesn't kind of have that uncomfortable feeling of kind of the ankle support that some shoes give. Then I moved on to Flyknits. Taylor, you introduced me to them back in the 19 Para Street days. You're addicted to Flyknits, so I had to pick some of these up, and I've got 4 pair of Flyknits throughout my collection, but these at the moment are my favourite. So these are the triple blacks Flyknits, so you can see that material, you can actually go through it, you can see through it. And these are probably one of my favourite Nike shoes that I own, mainly because they just go with everything as well. Game day shoes, these tend to be the ones that I pick out. Then I moved on to an Air Max addiction. So what I did was, when did I buy these? So I always have this thing where I go home to Wellington, I always go to the Nike store. I always spend up large there because there's no Nike store in Dunedin, and there's no Nike store close to me. Well, there wasn't until there was one opened up in Riccarton, so I had no opportunity to buy anything, so I always bought heaps in Wellington. And these are my first ever purchases of the Air Maxes, and these are just a dope colorway as well. You can never go wrong with black, and kind of that's this kind of style. They have this wee mesh material, you can see if it's going to focus. There's that wee mesh material, which means you can pretty much wear them anywhere. And using the old trusty Jason Mark shoe cleaner, which you would have seen in the time lapse that started off at the start of this video, it gets anything off, especially if it's mesh. You would have seen how dirty these were when I was cleaning them. No problem for the old Jason Mark as well. But then I wanted something a little bit different in terms of colorways. Still wanted to say black, but I didn't like sometimes how black they were. So then I went into and I got some Nike Air Maxes, but with a white accent. And these were picked up at the Nike store in Wellington as well. The majority of these shoes you see have either been picked up from the original kind of Adidas or Nike store, or they've been picked up at Platinum Sports, Area 51, those kind of online stores that kind of had those shoes as well. So yeah, I'll go through the last kind of collection as well. These Flyknits, haven't even worn these for, literally I've probably worn these twice. They're kind of a unique colorway, so they don't really go with many things. I kind of bring these out in the kind of, if I go for a long distance run or something like that, I bring those out because they're comfortable to run in, but they don't go with anything, so I kind of just leave them for a rainy day. Then I've got these bad boys. Pick in the comments, comment down below how old you think these are. Yep, so comment down below. These bad boys are 4 years old. 4 years. Then I picked up another colorway of a Nike Flyknit, a little bit out there colorway as well, so it's kind of that unique. I went through a stage when I first became a PT to buy the brightest shoes possible. I think it was my wee marketing ploy to try and get to talk to people, so they'd see my shoes, talk to me, icebreaker, done, dusted, sign them up for an MPT session as well, so that was a good marketing scheme by me, I think. Then I moved on to the Roshis. So I've got 3, 4, 5 pair of Roshis, and these are, again, I'd almost put these up as comfy as the Adidas NMDs or Ultra Boosts, but I mean in terms of look, I mean the NMDs and Ultra Boost kill it every single time, so thought I would still show you these guys. I mean these are only about 90 bucks to $100, so they're real cheap. Again, black goes with everything. I've got these bad boys. These are probably my first ever pair of Roshis I ever bought. I actually got these from a present back in the day, so guess how old these are, and I'll tell you. So these are 4 years old as well, so these were the first ever. This almost, to be fair, this almost started my addiction, because I bought these from Slick Willys. I got these given to me by from someone from Slick Willys, and this started the addiction, so this is why I keep them. Hardly ever wear them, but just remember the first ever pair of shoes I ever bought, or got given, sorry, and this started the addiction. So then another pair of Roshis, just the grey and white as well. And then moving on to some out there ones. These, I think these were the second pair I ever bought with my PT wage. So I had this thing where I was going through like every second week I'd buy a pair of shoes with my PT wage, just because it was such a cool thing. And I thought it was the bee's knees to kind of have shoes as a PT as well. But yeah, this colorway is so sick. I get so many comments either when I'm in videos or on the gym floor at work, or even just walking around. People notice these and probably these NMDs are the biggest ones that I get comments from, just because they're it's really hard to find these ones, and it's really hard to find those NMDs, so people comment on them when they see them. I have these original bloody curb stompers, or bloody what are they called, Adicretes as we used to call them back in the day. These are the Nike Huaraches. I've worn these probably about 4 times. I got too much crap from the boys from wearing them, so I stopped wearing them. And then finally the rainbow kind of Roshis as well. So these were pretty much an impulse buy, because old Sean McKinty, if you're watching, you made me impulse buy these, just because, you know, they look dope, hardly anyone has them, and they do get attention on the gym floor, so they do their job. So yeah, that is my shoe collection. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There will be more content obviously back into the fitness side of things in the coming weeks, in the coming vlogs. I just thought I'd mix things up and show you what my shoe collection is, because people have been asking for it. But yeah, heaps of fitness, heaps of different things coming in these vlogs. Look out for them, make sure you subscribe and like this video, and I will see you in the next one.